Hola a todos, soy Bella y bienvenidos de nuevo a Dragon Age Inquisition. Bienvenidos a la segunda parte de la misión principal en QUEDOS SUSURROS, ¿vale? Vamos a continuar con la misión, con nuestra partida. Porque es que si no se iba a hacer un vídeo larguísimo y va a ser imposible. El diario de Alexus, última entrada. Nada parece funcionar. Infinidad de veces he intentado regresar a un momento anterior a la explosión del cónclave, al ataque de los engendros tenebrosos contra la caravana de Félix y a la llegada de los Venatori Anminrazus. Pero no lo consigo. La brecha es la fuente que hace posible esta magia y resulta imposible viajar fuera de su línea temporal. El antiguo me ha ordenado que cambie los acontecimientos del cónclave, pero nunca lo conseguiré. Me matará por haberle fallado, pero debo proteger a Félix de su ira. Si tan malo no es. Pero hay que subir de nivel a estos. Cassandra. Paso de gentilhombre. Usar muero con escudo cuesta menos vigor y genera más guardia. Vale, tú. Este de aquí. No. Este de aquí. Listo.
No!
Hola. Podríamos haber
Why
ayudado.
did he do that? We could have helped him.
We will help him by making sure this never happens. He
Se sabe
resisted that demon to the
Una
last.
desaparecido. Eso se lo vamos a poner a Dorian ahora. Vale. No se lo puedo poner. Bueno, cota de encantador tengo esta, de 68. Vamos a poner esta, más mejor. Yermo de soldado Feraldero. No. Sombrero del inquisidor. Le pongo este. Y esta... 15. Este sí que tiene el mejor que se pueda tener. Esto mismo. Que tengo que mirar bien. Que todos tengan la mejor armadura posible. Que si no pasa lo que pasa. Vale, sí. Este sí. ¿Accesorios? Esto está lleno de accesorios. Ya está. Listo. Vámonos. Qué pancho el señor ahí sentado.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
No.
You'll find out soon enough.
Hala. Vamos. Buah, esto está minado. Así, en velocidad. Espérate, desde aquí. Así le damos más rápido. ¡Hala! Pero ¡hala! ¡Que me ha dado! ¡Hala! Vale, vale. Que sin esta. Saquea, saquea.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Quería darle al saquear, pero bueno, me vale también.
This is the way to the main hall. Alexius will likely be there.
Vale, a ver. Ahora hay que abrir la puerta esta. Y hay que conseguir una serie de cosas para abrirla.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
No, paso a paso. Creo que por aquí no era, por aquí es por donde hemos venido, creo. Creo que por aquí no había ninguno. Vale. Pues vámonos para atrás. Hay otro que tiene que subir de nivel. Espera, perdón. Tiri, ti, tiri, tim. A ver si tenemos suerte y conseguimos en algún momento una vara elemental eléctrica. Si lo damos a este señor. Por aquí. Muerto tú, señor. Es usted la pizilla.
Venatory severance package stakes.
Aquí tiene que estar, ¿no? Sí. A ver qué más hay por aquí arriba. Vale, vámonos. Al siguiente. ¿Por aquí no se podía ir a la izquierda? No, no. Es que recuerdo que había una habitación que sí que se unía con otra. Seguimos. Potis, nos quedamos todavía con esto. Eso lo dejamos para después.
Damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Vale, vámonos. La magia me protege, la magia me protege. ¡Hala! Eso lo tiene que hacer Cassandra. Ah, mira ahí. Vale. ¡Epa! ¿Dónde está el señor? Aquí. Qué poco has durado, ¿eh? Aquí. Bueno, por aquí. Vamos a saquear bien todo. Por ahora tenemos espacio. Dale otra vez. Un patadón. Qué burra, ¿eh? Diagramas. Ponte a abrir esto. Y esto también. Este señor necesita un poti. Está el pobre ahí rapuñado. Vale. Vamos bien sin esto. Sí, ya sí. Estoy muy burra. ¡Que no me pegues! Liliana, gracias por ayudar, maja.
May Andraste have mercy on your souls. No one else.
Tarara. A ver. Aquí hay mucha puerta. Nosotros hemos venido por esa. Ahí hay otra. Y aquí hay otra. No sé, a ver. O sea, el mapa. Vale, vamos a ir por aquí. ¡Quita!
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Vaya tela.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Pero no tenemos ningún asesino.
Block them from coming up the stairs!
¡Guala! ¡Cuánta peña! ¡Uepa! Ojo, bueno. Vamos.
I could really go go for some light reading.
Vamos a coger esto.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Cogemos esto. Cogemos esto. Sí, un sello. Ya lo sé, esos son como las runas para las armas o las armaduras. Aquí creo que solo son para las armaduras. ¿Tengo potis aquí? Sí. Vale. Vamos a coger esto. Vamos allá. Por ahí, ¿no? Sí. Listo. Ostras, Dios mío, Félix. Esperad a encontraros aquí. Acabaremos con esto. Estáis solo. ¿Cómo habéis podido hacerlo? Reviendo.
Alexius, it's time to answer for your crimes.
And here you are, finally. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
¿El fin?
What do you mean?
Ay,
What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Dadnos el amuleto, suéltalo, Liliana, dale una muerte piadosa. Venga, dale una muerte piadosa.
You didn't save him, Alexius. No one should live like that.
No.
A la puta Liliana, que ha aportado poco en toda la historia.
The Elder One will destroy us both. Tell me again. Victory is impossible.
Ay, espera.
Accept him as I am.
Ahora va a poner una... sí. Venga, dale.
Death will be my apology.
La muerte será mi...
Tell me again how you're gonna deal with me.
mi disculpa.
Victory is impossible.
¡Hala!
We both failed. Accept your death as I have.
Ya no puedo hacer esto. Hay que ponerse aquí. ¡Hola! Cuidado que me pueden alojar. Vamos a darle. Ya está. Ya solo queda un tramo más y listo. Muerte ya. Se queda un poco tieso. Se ha quedado un poco medio bug, ¿no? Justo, ¿no? Ya está.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
Esto debe ser duro para ti.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now.
You'll have to hurry. This is bad. We'll hold the main door. Once they break through, it's all you, Nightingale.
Vale. No dejaré que muráis.
No, I won't let you commit suicide.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
Hola. Adiós, amigos.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
Oh.
You move, and we all die!
Qué fucker el Lilia.
You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
Charade.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Mira quién viene.
Or not.
Grand Enchanter Fiona,
Queen Anora.
When I granted your mage's sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
Con nosotros.
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Vale, a ver, aquí empiezan las elecciones más gordas del juego, ¿vale? Gordas, entre comillas. Dejando de lado a quién le va a gustar y a quién no, yo voy a siempre elegir lo que yo considere correcto, ¿vale? Desde mi punto de vista. Si he liberado a los magos de ser subnormales otra vez, hacerlos prisioneros de nuevo a mí me parece una gilipollez, porque lo único que va a generar es que dentro de unos años vuelvan a pasar lo mismo. Así que prefiero que se metan en la Inquisición siendo libres para hacerlo, o sea, que estén ahí porque les hemos liberado y quieran ayudarnos, no porque estén obligados a hacerlo. Así que, aliados. Solo lo aprueba mucho. Cassandra no va a querer, o sea, va a haber un montón. No le ha gustado.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your
Cassandra lo
full support.
desaprueba, Toro lo desaprueba.
Whether you accept the Inquisition
Será lo desaprueba mucho.
you will leave my kingdom.
Barry que lo aprueba o lo desaprueba dependiendo de las elecciones que hayamos tomado en Dragon Age 2, ¿vale? Como en Dragon Age 2 yo también ayudé a los magos, pues eso.
I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
¡Hala! ¡Con Dios!
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Necesitamos que cooperen, se merecen ser libres. Considerad esto como una prueba. Les he mentido, joder. Necesitamos que cooperen.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Cuanto antes mejor.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there as soon as possible.
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Vale. Sería un honor.
Thank you.
Adiós a mi siesta ponía en medio.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Tú quieres quedarte. No te quiero aquí. Dorian se unirá a la Inquisición. Me alegro de que te quedes. Vale.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Vale. Listo. Vale, vamos a salir un momento. Dale luz a esto. Vamos a mejorar las pociones ahora. Y aprovechamos y hablamos con los seguidores. Ah, que no quería hablar contigo. Esto. Ay, todavía me falta el loto del amanecer, qué asco. O sea que lo habíamos conseguido ya. Vale. Hablemos. Capaces de breach.
You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
A ver, ¿estás seguro de que no podría haber sido una ilusión, un truco del velo? Dorian, ¿estás seguro? Soy una maga, lo sabría. Lo sabría.
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it.
Point taken. What an amazing gift.
Si decimos algo de Dorian, creo que no le gusta. Pero no dependas de otros para decidir. Gracias por la conversación.
Most people have trouble wrapping their heads around the idea.
I'm not most people.
I appreciate you talking with me about it, and not being most people.
If you wish me to speak of Elysian fashion, I may be at a loss. Magical surprises I can handle. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Vale. Poder necesario 1. O sea que eso hay que tener cuidado porque cuando lo haces ya después se desbloquea una misión más grande y es mejor prepararse un poco. Así que lo que vamos a hacer antes de eso es hacer algún mapa pequeño o algo así, alguna misión secundaria más.
But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad.
Es que este pobre está un poco traumatizado con el lirio rojo porque su hermano cayó presa de él.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Es todo un logro. Vale. No te preocupes.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Montar una fiesta.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to
Comida,
Josephine,
por favor.
I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Pues sí. Vale. Vamos a vender algunas cosas. Vamos a hablar con todos los personajes que haya por aquí. Voy a ver qué me han dado aquí. ¿Me han dado algo? ¡Ah! ¡No me han dado nada! ¡Qué cabrones! Vamos a hablar con Toro.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you
¿Cómo
he
sabes
was
que
a
es
Templar?
templario?
He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down, helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Debería liderarla yo.
Then maybe we need one. I'd be willing.
You? Huh. Why you?
El hacedor. Alguien debe, yo puedo.
Nobody else seems to be stepping forward, and since I can seal rifts, I'm here whether I like it or not. If it proved necessary to have an Inquisitor, I could make a go of it.
For a second there, you sounded like a canary. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you seal the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Vale.
Have you seen the horses Master Xanax sent the Inquisition?
Ay, que por cierto, tengo que cambiar el pony. Venga, vamos a cambiar el pony. Vamos a ponernos el más guapo que haya.
Ah, you noble boys never change.
Tengo ese y este. Tengo este y este. Exóticos. Uy. Este parece de mi estilo, ¿no lo veis? Así, delgadito, con una espada en la cabeza. Pues eso. Hola. Contigo no. Adiós.
Goodbye.
No eres. Espera. Contigo.
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
Tuve suerte.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Al menos eres sincero.
Being up front is better than knife fear.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
Quiero la paz.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Vale. ¿Tienes algo más que
I've
decir?
heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts.
Listo.
If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Eres extrañamente encantador.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by these days.
I also find your modesty endearing.
And the praise keeps coming. So, is there something large and heavy you need moved?
Solo quería hablar.
I was just looking to chat. No ulterior motive.
Well, I do enjoy our chat. I have to say, my lady, you're unlike any woman. I'm flattered you'd spend any time with me. I enjoy your company.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Hala, ya tenemos a uno. Ya tenemos un novio. Nos faltan 8. Vamos a hablar con Cassandra, que está por aquí. Hablando con los magos, supongo.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to
deal?
Dios mío, la cámara.
It.
Que se va para arriba.
It never ends, evidently.
¿Algún problema?
Is there an issue with the mages? Can I help?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Espero que funcione.
Well, I hope it works. What other choice do we have?
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
Aduladora.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now.
Dios mío, qué rara la cara.
Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
Hola. Hola, señor.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
¿Algún problema conmigo?
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Vale, eso es todo.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Adiós. Vale, vamos a hablar con Sera. Vivien va a estar muy cabreada. No. Y creo que ya está, ¿no?
Come to me,
Long day. Well, that's mages all over. So many robes. I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains.
La cortina.
Just be the other side of Haven. Just in case.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Hasta luego, le puedes decir cuando quieras. Abre una cerradura.
I was wondering if you could look at some locks for me.
What, the doors under the chantry?
You know about them.
Places have doors. I just wasn't interested in poking through some sisters'
Las
breaches.
calzas de las hermanas.
To know about you, though. Consider them open, yeah?
Vale, ya tengo abierto eso. Listo, vamos a hablar con Vivien. Y lo dejamos por aquí ya. También en algún día de estos os tengo que poner un anuncio porque me tengo que marchar de viaje por asuntos familiares. Y a lo mejor veis que algún día no tengo vídeos porque no me da la vida entre los exámenes y eso. Así que, sorry. Puedo hablar con esta ahora. Vale, hablamos con Vivien. ¿Está aquí?
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
Mantenerlos en secreto. Podemos controlar a los magos. Buena idea.
The last thing we need are abominations running amok.
I knew you would have a proper grasp of the situation. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
Yo no tengo tanta confianza.
I'm glad that one of us has confidence in the Templars.
It is not a matter of confidence. Reality does not change based on feelings. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Estoy de acuerdo.
You're preaching to the
Ya
choir.
está, recuperado la desaprobación de esa
As you will
señora.
no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
El círculo
The
debería
circle
volver.
has to be restored if we want to keep the peace.
Venga, lo prueba
That's
mucho.
comforting to hear, but you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
Ah. Vamos a hablar con Josephine.
I'll take my leave.
Adiós.
Who is she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corpin, it raised the ire of the chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Vale. La capilla es incompetente. Eso me hace ser. Lleva años siendo así.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
Vale, comprende la
I
importancia.
suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
No puedo creer esta suerte. Yo tonteo con todo el mundo.
Someone so lovely and selfless go into Orlesian politics, Lady Montelier.
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit. While you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Pues que sí. Que Andraste me aleje.
I'd tell the Chantry that Andraste herself shielded me from harm.
I'd truly like to hear the debates that would raise in Val Royaux. Thank you for your thoughts. A good day to you.
Vale, listo. Vamos a dejar aquí. Vale. Y lo dejamos ya por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado, ¿vale? Como os digo, siempre no os olvidéis de darle a me gusta, compartirlo con todo el mundo y suscribiros si no lo estáis. Y como os he dicho, pronto veréis algún anuncio en el que os cuento el por qué me voy, o cómo me voy, o cuánto tiempo me voy. Y ya veremos cómo lo hago porque depende del tiempo que tenga por los trabajos que tengo que entregar aún y tal. La verdad es que estoy todavía un poco saturada entre los exámenes y los trabajos y en tener que buscar trabajo, aparte de los trabajos de mi deber como académica. Pero nada, ya os diré, ¿vale, chicos? Y como os digo siempre, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Hasta pronto.